Welcome back to Supremely Black Podcast. This is your co-host, D Rose. Happy Taco Tuesday, man. So we got some good news today. Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, was actually on CBS this past weekend, man, and he had spoke about Jackson State, the HBCU, and just the state of it in the 60-minute interview. If you haven't got a chance to check that out, I would definitely say get over and check that out. I'm going to give a recap in his video, man. I just love what he's actually doing with Jackson State. I love the attention that he's bringing to the entire, all of the HBCUs, no matter if they're in the CIAA, the SWAC, of course, the Middle Eastern Atlantic Conference, no matter if he's in the SIAC. I think it's a good look. He mentioned a lot of key gems in it, is that he wants to change the trajectory of how people view HBCU sports because they are overlooked drastically, you know what I'm saying, and underserved. Those are key points, is that when you look at why people or bigger coaches, especially former NFL players that have made money, may not come to these schools, is because, like he said, this is very, very hard to kind of turn over of what they need. Like the football stadium was terrible to the point where if they had a rainy day, they would have to go to a high school to practice. So he reached out to Walmart and actually had them to help them with that. He got the locker room renovated. They're still behind on certain stuff, like they can't do certain therapies and things like that if they have injuries. So that would make players say, nah, I can't go down there because if something happens, they don't have the resources to help me out. So he made a key point, and I agree with him, is that hopefully some billionaire or somebody with a lot of money wants to get behind what he's saying and say, you know what, I bet on Prime. That would be huge, because I don't think people realize, like I got a couple people that are down there in Jackson, in Mississippi, but I know a couple people that are very close to the program, is that the attention that he's bringing, they haven't seen that. Sold out games, no matter almost anywhere they're at, it's going to bring in a lot of money. That's huge. So, you know, I look at anybody that you consider that has money, they should be looking at the entire HBCU as a jackpot, is because nobody is going to be Coach Prime. We get that. But the attention and the resources that can be provided for them could change the trajectory, because a lot of people want the HBCUs to be looked at, and they want the money to flow in. In order for the money to flow in, you need to keep a guy like Prime. So like anybody with bread, I don't care if you're talking about your Kanye's, your Jay-Z's, your LeBron, whoever did it, anybody that has some bread, watch this interview and see exactly how you can reach out to help him, to keep him at Jackson State. Because to me, I honestly feel that, yes, he could go to a Power 5 and help them out a lot, because of who he is going to draw attention. But think about how this actually impacts our overall real culture of sports. Because if you want the attention, you know, now you have to have the media. Social media is going to play a huge form in that. He already has the personality. He has, everybody know him as a flamboyant the football player, but he's a hell of a coach, hell of a man. He's helping change that. So anybody that watches that interview should be reaching out to Prime and saying, hey, you know what, bro? Don't leave Jackson, Mississippi. We're about to be pouring in money to get you the resources that you need, so we can actually see what this looks like. Because could you imagine of 5 to 10 years of Prime being in an HBCU and people actually getting behind it and supporting it, what that would look like for kids that look just like you watching this video? Like, just think about that. Like, this is one thing that we can actually just keep in our hands, and something as small as sports. Everybody's not going to make it to the NFL, but look how many kids that actually get full ride scholarships, degrees, that could walk out in a better spot, and they actually were able to do it at a historical black college. I think it's a great opportunity. I think people should get behind it. Salute to Coach Prime. Salute to the entire HBCUs, all the sports, football, basketball, everything. Like, this is the perfect opportunity for us to continue to win in that space. Some positivity, something that we need. Y'all reach out and get at Coach Prime, man. If you haven't had a chance, get over and watch the full 60-minute interview. Always major salute. Like you can see, man, black love is black power. Long live CC. I'm out.